And when that happens, I wish you all a fine hello. Hope y'all are having a nice Monday so far. Welcome. What we're going to do tonight, answer some questions. Already got one in the new Discord channel here, so go check that out if you haven't checked it out already. And then until we get there, we're going to play a little Misty Mauve here by Masayuki Suzuki. Great name. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is a great time to talk about the fact that I do have a new microphone. It is, in fact, a wireless microphone, and I got it for a pretty good deal, but the only problem is the lav mic doesn't work, so the only thing that does work is, this telemarketing thing, and I got it hooked up finally, and it works, and it sounds decent, and I only paid, it was less than $50 for the wireless system. It's garbage, and as soon as I got it all hooked up, I realized, since I have to have wired headphones for latency, I could have just used one of my gaming headsets. But that's okay, because this is working now. I did lose sleep over it last night, though. Baby, what can I do? Someone new. Get me out of my mind. Don't lie in you. Shit.続けた車の跡 Baby what can I do 残される僕はここで一人どうすればいい Get me out of my mind 本当は無理して生きてるのさみんな同じ Baby what can I do Okay, that was fun there. I had that shabba-dabba-dee-dee-dee. Oh man, I always love me some Masayuki Suzuki, man. That's always some good stuff. Can we get a little taste in the background? There we go. Just a little bit of that, and I'll go ahead and rewind here so we can get some of that action there in the beginning. Oh, looks so good. All right, well, good to see everybody. Glad to have you here. And yeah, it looks like we got a lot of people hanging out in the chat, and as I said, I already got a question that we're gonna go ahead and talk about. So let's see what's going on. What's up, Han? What's up, brother? Good to see you. Bobby, good to see you too. Yeah, I got the mic with the headset. Yes, I don't know if you heard the story, but it works. It's redundant. It's overcomplicated, but it works. Yeah, what's up, Layla? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, yes, who else we got in here? We got Juan. What's up? Happy Monday, Juan. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, Justice League. Is it good? The Justice League Dark? I just heard about that last week. Gotta let me know. Dope. Dope. All right. Yeah, trying to get some of those groovy feels at the end here. All right, let's go ahead and... Hey, what's up, Master Val? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Our master of research also dumping some phenomenal... Here, I'll keep the video going. We'll keep the video going. Phenomenal credit dump here in the Alex63501 Discord channel. If you're not there, go ahead and join. Wonderful place with wonderful resources. But yeah, everybody has been requesting a certain album, and I hear you, from 1990, I think. Don't worry. I hear you. We're going to do it. But we're also working on our 100-episode Wake and Base celebration / retirement. Don't worry, it's not going to be gone forever. I'm just replacing it with something new. But the final push is going to be a big 10-episode fan favorite user pick kind of thing. So, picking albums you want to do. Now, first question from Osaka Bay Blues, who I have to give a nod. Thank you so much for the intro card, the little title card thing for Office Hours. It's what you're looking at when you clicked on this video. Thank you, Osaka. All right, question. Could you please explain how to do the groove on Tatsuro's Someday? I really have troubles to hit the notes at the correct timing. On the tab, the 5-5-5-5-5-7-5. I have troubles timing correctly the end of the phrase. I'm being a big dillweed there going with all the fives. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's go ahead and open it up on the old flat IO, and then we'll get grooving on it. Flat. So, let's see here. What you're talking about is kind of related to what somebody asked earlier this week about the other Tetsuro tab, which this tab was not, unfortunately, Koki Ito, but someday is Koki Ito. And what I was doing there was this double stroke. Let's turn my bass back on. So instead of going, I was going. And you can hear the difference in the sound. That's why I did that. It's a very just deep bass line. Let's see if I can get a little taste of it here. We got this. It sounds very much like Sammy Hagar, heavy metal. That's it. So that's the bass line. I added these. And the reason I do that is I can mute with both hands, left hand and right hand, if I play the right string. If I just struck through and muted with my left hand, it's kind of, it's too tinny. That gets kind of a lower timbre, lower quality. I also have a compressor on, which is part of that sound. So, little side note before we go here into our other Tatsuro. So let's see here. Someday, 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 my lover's gonna come my way. It's a great song. Where is it? I could have swore I've done Someday by Tatsuro Yamashita. Have I? Yeah, there it is. Okay, I was like, no. I know I'm losing my mind, but not that bad. Not that yet. Wow, that is what we call teeny tiny. Episodes with good audio, episodes with bad audio, and of course, who can forget episodes with no audio? All right, well, there you go. You see, I try to do something new, and it explodes in my face, which is very nice. I'm going to try it for 1 second to fix this. And try. Okay. And totally broken. Awesome. Well, thank you, China. That is, as they say, what you get. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and take a look here. I have stalled long enough. And let's pop over right here. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a chili recipe. I'm making chili later. Not today. Like tomorrow. Yes. Oh my goodness. Can you guys tell how awesome I am at everything that I do here on my stream? It's just like, Alex, how did you get so good at OBS? And how did you prepare so well to always know what you're doing? Years of practice. Alex from the past talking to Alex from the future. Okay, so here we go. Tatsuro Yamashita Someday, and maybe if everything in my life stops exploding, we can hear just a little bit of it. Maybe? Come on, buddy. We're so close. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. Anyway, here's the song. We're going to listen to it, and then we're going to talk about it, and we're going to play it. My God, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad Okay, so we're dealing with the same kind of thing here. Let me get so you can see my bass, and then maybe, just maybe, we can do this thing. All right. I'm gonna turn up. Here's another thing that people always ask: is what are your settings on your bass? Get that stupid ass thing out. Feels good. What are the settings on your bass? I almost always will start my bass off making sure that all my knobs are at 12 o'clock, which is straight up. So that means I've got a middle mixture of everything. Like I got a little bit of everything going on. So I got my highs right in the middle, lows right in the middle, my distribution of my two pickups right in the middle, and then I got my volume knob, which is something a little bit different. But as I start playing here, oh yeah, it's getting close, man. Oh yeah, throw that on the ground. Let's get this baby on the trash. Oh. Nice. There we go. You can tell I'm excited about that. So what we got going on? I've totally lied. This is totally This has ruined my day. My disappointment is immeasurable. Totally lost my train of thought. So, getting our tone now. Good Tatsuro tone. Always add a fair amount of bass here. I like to go to about 9 o'clock, something like that. And then I like to turn up about 1 or 2 to the mids. And then I'm going to turn my mixture towards my middle pickup. Not the bottom one, the middle one. And that's going to make it a little warmer. I like that. Up, 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 bum, bum. And I'm just now remembering why this song is hard. It's a slap song. That's one of the things. So when you're going with this slap, you don't get the luxury of doing the double finger mute. So what you got to do there is after you hit, you release. So you want to hit, and as you are releasing your hand, you're releasing your left hand. The only time you hold it over is when you're doing the double slap, where you're crossing over to the E string. So right now I'm playing on the A string. Now, conversely, if you're doing the pop and slap on top, like we are here in the very, very first measure, you hold that down. You're not doing that. You hold down that one. Now, in here, I don't think this is not a tab where, again, I'm getting better as I go, but I was not clear with all the articulations, and I wasn't sure how to map it all because it's hard to, discuss the feel. So I thought I'll just leave it out, and then people can work on the feel. And here we are working on the feel. So having said that, what you want to get is this swing 16th note feel. It says that right up there. Straight rhythm with swung 16th notes. What does that mean? So if we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and this is a straight rhythm. It's perfectly divisible. 1E into 2E into 3E into 4E into, that's dividing it by 4s. I can do 3s. 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into, that's dividing into 3s. All that stuff. Straight quarter notes. The whole song, totally straight. However, the 16th notes are swung. So instead of being ba 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 ba, it's da ba 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 da. So where does that manifest itself? On these pops and slaps. So for the first 3 beats of our first measure, totally straight. So let's get a metronome. Bum 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 bum. Maybe not a beat, please. Can I have a clave? Let's just get some hi-hats. There we go. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and totally in time. 1 and 2 and 3 and okay. Now, if we were doing this last beat perfectly in time, it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and. Again, I'll do the first 2 measures. 1E into 2E into 3E into 4E into 1E into 2E into 3E into 4E into 1E into 2E into 3E into 4E into. I'm also on the wrong frets, aren't I? Sorry. You get the idea. So that would be if it's straight. That's not what it is. What we're dealing with is da ba 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 ba da ba da. Yup ba da 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 ba 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 da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba 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 be da ba da ba da ba da ba 1 E into 2 E into 3 E into 4 E into 1 E into 2 E into 3 E into 4 E into 1 and 2 E into 3 E into 4 E into 1 and 2 E into. So that's what you're dealing with. And then when we go to this section, that's these little slaps where we're going totally in time. So we've got straight, swung, straight, swung, straight, swung, straight, swung, straight, straight, straight. And on those, I'm holding those notes down. letting it ring. Like that. Now, if you want to get really, really technical, what swinging is going one step further rhythmically into triplets. So we had 16th notes. One E into 2 E into 3 E into 4 E into 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. What swinging does is turn that into 6 and skips the the 2. I had to think about that. So it turns it from 4 into 9. 9, and then it skips the 2. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 becomes 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, 6, not 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. But you skip the 2 and the 4. No, the 2 and the 5. You skip the 2 and the 5. This is hard to think about. So if it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 3 4 6 1 3 4 6 1 3 4 6 1 3 4 6 1 3 4 6 1 3 4 6 1 3 4. That's a good beat right there. But that's what it is. That's the technical way. Boom. You've got all levels. What's that Jacob Collier shit where he goes through and he's just like, every level of music theory. Yeah, there you go. So that's what that is. I hope that was a satisfactory answer to you, Osaka. Thank you again. And let's check back in with the chat because I have been missing the chat. I've been missing the chat so much. Good to see who else is in. Hey, what's up, Perfume? Yeah, well, I know we can't episodes with no audio, baby. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know what's up. What's up, Colin? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Oh, so many now. How fast talk can I? Pretty good. I can talk pretty good fast. All right, we got another question now coming from Han Solo. Let's switch back over to the lair. Boom, electric bass. It's a nice overhead right there. Okay, how do you know when to change your bass strings? I've only had my bass since last September, but it just doesn't sound quote unquote right, if that makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. I know exactly what you're talking about. So this is a lot of this is a personal preference thing. But in general, you want to, here, let me turn this off. You want to figure out how many hours of actual playtime you're putting onto your strings. So it's not like a every 6 months, every 8 months, every year kind of thing. It's how much do you play and what do you play. So if you're doing, really, really chill, nice up here, just, or do your chords, you're probably going to get a lot of life out of your strings. If you're me, going all the time, all day long, my strings lose their shine really, really fast. And that word right there, shine. So I put strings of all kinds in 3 categories that cap off here with just brand spanking new, and then end here at the bottom with totally dead. So brand spanking new strings have what I like to call the shine. Now, these strings are about 4 days old, and that is long enough, or 5 days old, I don't remember. This is long enough to lose the shine. So let's see if it still does what I want it to do. Nah. Already gone. You can hear that, and if you have brand new strings, that just comes through so clean, and it's just like, oh, it's the most satisfying sound because they're so resonant, and all the opportunities are there. So you've got this new area of shine, and I'm at the very end of that shine period where my strings, they sound great. If I'm trying to dial in a slap tone and I get right up on the edge of it, great sound. Very, very good pop bass slap sound. So once I get out of this shine zone, which I got like another week, then it goes into the sounding pretty good zone. And this is where your ears start to play tricks on you and you can start to go crazy. Because the decay of your strings is so gradual that you won't really notice until all of a sudden one day you have exactly Han Solo's problem and he's asking me, I don't know what's going on, but something just does not sound right. And, I'm going to go even further and feel like you might be thinking, man, I thought I had this like a couple weeks ago and now it just doesn't sound right. And it might be your strings. So I don't know how many hours it is, but for me, let's say that I play bass maybe 10 hours a week, 10 to maximum 15. I used to play a lot more, but it's just like I don't have time. That I change my strings every 3 months. And so what would that be? 4 weeks times 3, 12 times 10. So like 120 to 150 hours, something like that, of playtime that's low. You can get a lot more life out of it. I'm just a little obsessed baby with the sound and I make videos for everybody. So I want to have nicer strings. But I would say that you could go up to 5 months of heavy playing before it's like, yeah, dude, you need to get new strings. But if you're, a pro, you're going to change them more often. And strings, it's so odd. When I was growing up, when I was young, strings are exactly the same price as they are now. So when I was young, it was like, this sucks, man. Oh, I have to pay, $13 for a pack of guitar strings, and oh man, bass strings are $30. And now I go to the guitar center, I'm like, bass strings $30. Woo! That's a good deal for how many miles you get out of them. And things like the Slinkies, which are what I'm using right now, those are like $22. And they're even cheaper if you have a 4-string. I've got a 5-string, so I have to pay a little more coin. But man, it's a good deal. Like $20 for 5 strings that sound this good. It's a good deal. And you can always buy fancier strings, like City Pop Dave and I we did a little experiment with Elixir strings, which are they maintain their tone forever. Like years. Like you can have the same set of strings for 2 years and they will still sound pretty darn good. But they're so mellow, really, really, really mellow, and that's why they last so long, is they're kind of capped at this mellow tone. But very good question. I hope that helps. I would say if you have a question on your tone and you think it's your strings and you can't remember the last time you changed your strings, change your strings. All right. Well, let's go here and check out. Ooh, what's up, Viola Citizen? Or Violet Citizen. I can't see. Violet Citizen, good to see you. Hello, friends. Hey, and there's Dave. Look at that. Mention Dave, and then he shall appear. Okay, good. I'm getting some feedback from Han. Excellent. Okay, cool. Well, let's keep rolling here. Let's say goodbye to this. And hello. Back to... Oh, have these videos been playing the entire time? That's funny. Well, is it this one? Yeah, there we go. A little bit of right on time. Let's see what we got here. Misty Mauve. Little Tatsuro Misty Mauve. Yeah, let's do... here we go. So this was a highly requested song. Tatsuro Yamashita, Merry Go Round. So let's play a little bit of that. And maybe give a little bit of preview of what might be happening later this week. Get this out of here. Okay, yeah, I got a little bit of merry-go-round going on in there. A really dope song, Tatsuro Yamashita, and Koki Ito playing the bass. Koki Ito, if you're out there, hit me up, babe. So, let's go over just a little bit here, because, spoiler alert, you're going to see a tab for this pretty soon. But it is pretty much 2 sections. And we've got our opening section that starts in, let me do some math in my head, E, F sharp. Interesting key, terrible for anybody who's reading music. But yeah, so we're starting off on that F sharp, and we've got this chord, just an octave, so that's made off the 2, and then the 4. Makes a nice octave. And then to spice it up a little bit, instead of just going right to the 4, he walks up from the 7th, so it's a little 2-4, so 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, and we got a ghost note in there, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, ghost. So you do a ghost note on the 4th of beat 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, bum, bum. I think I said that wrong. Never listen to me. Do kind of the idea, but just don't do exactly what I say, and then you'll be in the ballpark. So take like 80% of what I say and then go, that kind of sounded right, but I'm going to YouTube it and Google it, and then you'll find somebody who knows better. But I led you in that direction. I didn't help I helped directly. I didn't fix the problem. But anyway, back to this. We're chilling here with our 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, bum, da da dum, dum, da 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 dum. So we're chilling here, and then the main part of the song is this. Something along those lines. I'll have to figure out exactly what it is. But we're alternating from this F sharp. Then we go over here on the B to a C sharp. I figured it out. Flat. There it is. And we chill up here. Same thing where you go to the 2 frets under. So we're going to, instead of just doing 4, 6, we're going to do 4, 4, 6. And then we go back, 4, 4, 2, open, 2. And that's 80% of the song right there. And then we've got our bum, 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 bum. And what's great about this song is anytime you're in what I call an octave frame, which is whatever your root note is, it's that fret and then 2 frets up. You get this really cool pattern. Because we're in a minor mode, you can hit all of those and they sound good. Well, I guess this doesn't sound great. Sounds okay. Cool little trick there. So, for those of you practicing your popping and slapping, make sure that you practice your octave frames. That is the center of funk playing. It's the center. It's the center. It's the core. Larry Graham. Go watch a video of Larry Graham. Watch him playing and then feel sad about your playing and then feel inspired about how good your playing is going to be because you watched Larry Graham. But man, any one of his frames, he knows like where are my notes? If I shift, all that kind of stuff. But if you got a hand frame, then if you learn how to left hand mute, And then you just get faster. Then you start skipping notes. You can do a lot of cool stuff. Okay. Merry-go-round. There you go. I hope that helps some people. All right, let's check back in with the chat here. Oh, needing help changing the strings? You can absolutely manage changing your strings. Let me show you the big key. Don't fall. Boom. Wire cutters. You want these things that will actually snip the wire. And then, because if you don't do that, you have massive knots on your tuners. So I'm gonna, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna show you. One. So you can see how this very bottom string has way too much winding because I made it way too long. But the rest of my strings are all pretty short. You could even argue these are too short because you want to have enough coils to maintain the tension and stay in tune. But I like my tuning lock headstocks, and I don't know. I like it a little bit better. Psychological. But yeah, if you need help changing strings, there's lots of good tutorials, but you can absolutely do it yourself. Make sure if you have a floating bridge piece that you keep it oriented the same way, because the only thing you could do to mess it up is goof up the action, which is very easily fixed. You just have to take it to somebody to get fixed, or I can walk you through it. But this is what can happen: is you're open, the octave is a little off, which is what I have. It's just a little bit flat because my luthier set this up for a different string alignment, and then COVID happened. I changed my string alignment, and I haven't gotten it changed since. But I should actually do that now. He hasn't seen it since all the tattoos. We'll see what he thinks. Okay, cool. What else we got in here? What else we got? Just my 2 cents. Changing strings is not that difficult. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at this community. Everybody's being so nice to each other. I love it. Thank you, Violet Citizen. You got it. You got it. Yeah, a botched setup can go very wrong. Don't mess with these too much, or mess with your nut, and you'll be okay. Or with the tension rod in your neck, there's a temptation. Don't do it. Let the luthier do it. You can bust it up. Cool. How long did it take me to get solid slapping technique? Well, to be totally honest with you, I still feel like it's not totally solid because I can't just pull it out of nowhere. It's like anytime I try to do an example, it's always like crash and burn. I have to sit there and go, what am I doing? I have to think about it at first, but I'm getting better. The thing that made me a better slap player were 2 things. One, I was practicing without an amp and without a compressor. Okay, twofold: amp and a compressor. If you're gonna pop and slap, you gotta have both those things. Some signal processor of some kind and a compressor. Because if you're just going and you're trying to get these funky ass slaps or pops coming out, you can get that sound, but it does not translate to the pickups. It's way too much. You're going to get over buzzing, and you're just playing too hard. You don't need that much effort to get the sound that you're looking for. So that's the first thing, is not overplaying and looking up how to have a good setup. Not a great bass. You can survive with not a great bass if you have the right setup. And the great thing today is that you can do this all virtually. So you don't have to have a $1,000 amp. You don't have to have, a $100 compressor pedal, which is what I have. It's a MXR bass compressing pedal. I really, really like it. It's really nice. It's just straightforward. It's got attack, input, output, attack, sustain, and then 4 different levels of compression. Exactly what I want. But you can also get that as a VST plugin. And there are free versions of everything. And you don't have to spend very much money to purchase some of the nicest ones that straight up exist. So that's a cool thing that exists now. So if anybody ever has questions on setting that up,
more than happy to help. But whatever you do, practice your popping and slapping with an amp or some kind of amp emulator on your computer. Use a compression pedal. Step 1. Step 2, really focus in on where you are slapping. Make sure it's right on the side of your thumb. There's like a little bone or like a little bump that will start to form. You don't want to do it way too much, but you want to be accurate. Accuracy is key. So if I'm real accurate here, I'm not going to mute. I'm just holding my other strings so that they don't ring. I'm using extremely, extremely little effort. Go sideways here for you. But I'm hitting it right in the middle. Now, if I whiff, I'm hitting my lower string. And I'm losing that clean sound. Here's too far. And I'm really trying to move it as little as possible. So, when you get really comfortable with that and that alone, see, I missed one right there. You got to have a good balance there. Then you change strings. Then you go from the E to the A. And if you want to be super master, you don't mute your strings. Let's see if Watch Me Fail. I almost got it. Anyway, that is the first 2 steps because the popping is not that hard. The popping is the release. That's just a pull-up action. It's getting this hit. That's what really gets you. Because with the popping, you'll get some calluses. Don't pull too hard. But you'll get a little bit of nubbies on your ends. And then you'll be able to pop and slap like the best of them. Those are my first tips. Start with that. That's more than enough. That's more than enough. Okay, let's go ahead and do some jamming. I got to get ready to go to work. So I think we're going to do one more song, then I'm going to peace out here. But thanks for the questions, guys. These were good questions, and I hope that they were helpful to you. And let's go ahead and look in our new song requests section of the old office hours. All right, let's see what we got here. We got, what's up, Mark? Good to see you, brother. Endlich ein Grund zur Panik by Helden. Okay, let's see what that is. We'll go through here. Oh, man, we got so many good suggestions all in order. All right, we'll see how many we can do in 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's start with this one. Boom. Copy. Double click. Paste. Search. Yeah, live. Why not? We're getting a little rock and roll here. Ooh.
Zurück auf die Beine, endlich
That's cool. We're gonna try to. We're doing a marathon, seeing how fast we can go through all these. Snob, Kubu. All right. We're gonna see if we can do like 5 and 5. It's just a. My ears. Oh, it's in a different key. Or a different tuning. That's a dope one, man. Yurieko Kubo. I love her. I love Yurieko Kubo. How many more can we get in? Ichiro Nita. Let's see how much I can get. I always love this song. This is one, a special request from Master Val from way back in the day. From the early section. Let's see if I can follow my own tab. I always enjoy that. Let's see here. We'll do bam bam. I can't do it. Okay, let's just pull it up. Let's pull it up. like city lights. What? 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 Yes. Yes, this is what I want. Zoom, enhance. Enhance. Good. Good. It be good.
寂しいからそばにいて星も見えないわ揺れる視線ショートして街は寝たいわ男はたださまよう船
I remember.
先は話せない涙顔で笑うお前せめて最後背中抱きなよ City lights 女たち綺麗に諦めてる City lights 男にはそいつが寂しすぎる身も心も愛したの何がいけないのガラス細工手のひらでダイヤに見えたわ都会は海さまよう船夢ほどに生きてゆくかすめあった思い出なら悪いけれどさ捨ててくれ City lights 女たち陽気に疲れてるね City lights 男にはそいつが寂しすぎる
So good. I don't remember all the horns. Oh, this part. Song has kind of a little bit of a it's a weird name. People are like, what's this song gonna be about? It's about funk, baby. It's about funk. That song's so good. All right, we got time for one more. Oh no. Okay, two more because there's only two more left. I'm not gonna leave somebody out. Here we go. Let's do some A-B. Oh, you son of a. This is gonna be a hard one. It's gonna be a hard one. Here we go. it's hard to beat the ABs, man. That's so funky. Who's that? Is that Naosuke or Watanabe? So bad with names. Oh yeah, man, I'm getting that bass face on. It just gets so good. Oh yeah, what's up, Jammy? Oh yeah, you'll see me every Monday, same time, same place, and sometimes Friday mornings, and always with tabs. Okay, let's do one more song, and then I gotta run out the door here. Copy. Paste. I do it for the people. I love you so much. After I play this song, I'm probably just gonna like abruptly cut off while the music is playing. So thank you all for hanging out. This is a jam here from Repop. Hopefully Repop is still chilling around. Never gonna forget you, Repop. All right, here we go. Watanabe. Thank you, Master of Research, Master Val, coming in again, saving the day. All right, let's go into this last track here. Miss You. Ha! Oh yeah, that's a good one.
の絆そっとボタンがちぎれるように頼りなく転がった真夜中の想いうまく言えなくて初めてあの日君に手をあげた都会の迷路ではぐれてゆく愛守る術さえ知らない自分を恨んだ I miss you 誰にも渡したくないそんなことしか伝えられない身勝手な男だと笑っておくれ Yeah.